Hi, I'm Christine from Northridge Publishing, and I wanted to give you a sneak peek today into November's Scrapbook Trends. Now, the layout on the front cover is, I love the story behind it. I think it's so fabulous. This is by Tammy Guckstetter, and she tells a kind of a story about how she and her son were laying on this quilt that was passed down in her family, so it had a lot of meaning to her. And her husband happened to snap a picture of the two of them. And the thing that I loved was the story behind it, is that she said that, she, like most of us, I don't like to have my picture taken, and neither did Tammy. And so she said there's not a lot of photos that she has of her. So she really loved that this moment was captured of just her and her son. So one of the things that she wanted to kind of get across as she was working on this layout is she wanted to carry over the quilt onto the actual layout. And so she took just random pieces of leftover scrapbook paper and she kind of paper quilted it together to form a border on her page. And so I really like how she was able to incorporate the actual memory of the moment into her layout. It was one of our favorites, which is why it landed as the cover of our November issue of Scrapbook Trends. And this is actually on newsstands now. And if you don't have, if you can't find it, if it's already sold out, you can always go to northridgepublishing.com and get your very own subscription. Some of my favorite sections in this particular issue are talking about simplicity, really simplifying your life, especially during the holiday, as we're entering kind of those holiday times, to really be grateful for even the simple things. So there's some great projects that might inspire you to kind of incorporate some of that into your day-to-day life, as well as to carry it out into your scrapbooking pages as well. Another thing that they talk about is there's an entire section on capturing your family traditions. And this right here is a page by Mindy Miller. And she says right here, going to the apple market is a fall tradition. This year was especially fun because we could all go together when you came and stayed with us. And she was dedicating this to her parents, I believe. And she kind of just took a snapshot of each of the little moments at this fun little apple market that she went to. And I just like that she was able to include all of those little glimpses simply by punching them out with a circle punch and adhering it to the page. So she really got a lot of information jam-packed onto one page and made a beautifully aesthetic layout as well. So I love Mindy's layout. Now, our featured highlight designer this month is Leslie Ash, and I particularly love this page because she features her son. And he was a senior in high school, and I think that my boys are the hardest to scrapbook for, so I really love this page that she was able to not only scrapbook for a boy, but for an older teenage boy. I think the colors and the layout on this are perfect. And like she said, she was able to capture this moment, and she loves this little piece of advice right here: live from your heart. And I think that that is just really a great quote for this page. So not only will you get step-by-step instructions and a product list on how to create these, but there's just so many more projects included in this month's issue that will, inspire you to create your own projects. So go ahead and check it out now. And like I said, you can get your very own subscription at northridgepublishing.com.